So YouTube, it's Waking Say Something. I'm back before we to it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, as you always. Watch the video.
This album that Pooh Shiesty just dropped is gonna get him life in prison. Let me remind you guys that Pooh Shiesty is currently in jail, facing Fed charges that could land him in prison for the rest of his life. That is not out of the realm of possibility.
Justice Department is laying out some details about this crime involving some big-name rappers, Gucci Mane, and two other industry pros who were apparently kidnapped and robbed, according to the Justice Department, by Pooh Shiesty, by Big 30, along with some others. A total of 9 suspects have been arrested. So here's what we know. These DOJ officials say Gucci Mane was lured into what was a fake business meeting in Dallas at a music studio that turned into what they called an armed takeover, where Mane and these others were held at gunpoint. This is back in January. They got robbed of their Rolexes, their cash, their jewelry. At one point, Gucci Mane was even basically forced to sign a release from a record label. Priscilla Thompson is joining us now. It is wild stuff, Priscilla. What else happened?
Yeah, Hallie, unbelievable, made for the movies kind of stuff. So Pooh
Shiesty
is signed to Gucci Mane's record label.
That was the perfect way to put it. This is like this shit that you would see in a movie. That's why everybody consider him dumb for doing it. Cause like, nigga, again, when it comes to robbing people, you don't rob people you know, especially blatant like that. Like he was hoping that him saying, "Hey, yeah, you know, Gucci, hey, you ain't never done no police shit." He was hoping him reminding him of that was gonna make him not go to the police.
So this business meeting was scheduled in January at a recording studio in Dallas, and Pooh Shiesty shows up with 8 other people. You mentioned Big 30. Also, his father was among those with him, and Gucci Mane shows up with 2 people. They're all in this recording studio together. Pooh Shiesty says to Gucci Mane, "Can we speak privately?" And he allegedly, according to this complaint, asked Gucci Mane to sign a release form that would release Pooh Shiesty from the record deal. Gucci Mane declined. They argue back and forth. Pooh Shiesty asks someone to bring him a bag and pulls out an AK-style pistol, according to this complaint, and demands that Gucci Mane sign this document releasing him from the recording deal. After that document is signed, then he goes on, Pooh Shiesty, to steal Gucci Mane's wedding ring, other jewelry, his wallet, and then the small group of individuals goes back out into the larger group that's in that recording studio, and apparently all 8 of the other men who were with Pooh Shiesty pull out guns and began demanding property.
I think that's where they majorly went wrong. If Gucci security wasn't an ex-police officer, and then it wasn't Gucci's associates who have absolutely no street ties. If it would have just been Gucci by himself, and it would have been strictly on you made him sign the contract, all this probably wouldn't have happened. He probably would have alluded to it, but then again, he probably wouldn't have said nothing. But it's him tied to other people, and then you put the extra F you when you stole his wedding ring. That was that's what we doing. I got you.
From Gucci Mane and the men who were with them. So we're talking about Louis Vuitton bags, Rolexes, cash, wallets. There's even physical altercations where there are photos of people with scratches. At one point, the complaint says that there was a man who had a gun put to his head, and they believed that they were all going to be executed. But they were allowed to leave eventually.
And people, here's the good part, all right? We don't even have to use our imagination. It all took place on camera for us to see.
Shit. You dropping this done deal.
Bro, let them know it's a done deal. Bro, it's a done deal. Let them know you dropping me,
I
bro.
drop you.
No, say it.
Who should actually drop from 1017?
Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police shit or none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on.
Bro,
That nigga was trying to get up out of there. If anybody took that tone of voice from Gucci and thought, yeah, he was scared, he was not. He was just trying to get up out of here. You got it, man. You got it. You want me to sign it? What? We did that.
Just did it. It's done. What you do? You drop.
What?
You said you want to be dropped. You drop.
Sign
the paper.
I signed the paper. It's done.
So, yo, I'm more impressed that, yo, the Pooh Shiesty thought this would work. Watch this.
You dropping this done deal.
Yo,
Bro, let them know it's a done deal.
I am more impressed that Pooh Shiesty thought a video of
That's a toy
somebody
YouTube.
pulling a gun out
That's a
on
toy
Gucci
YouTube.
Mane, as he's confirming he dropped them, would get like I'm so confused as like what possible outcome did Pooh Shiesty expect other than him being arrested and put in jail. But here's the thing, okay? If the footage of him robbing or kidnapping Gucci Mane was not enough, okay? If the eyewitnesses was not enough, Pooh Shiesty just dropped the album, and he did everything possible on his album to get himself a life sentence. This album was nothing short of a self-incrimination and a statement on himself.
Nah, but I think that this based on the song that I reacted to, that song sounded like it was pre-recorded. So I'm not gonna say like this song is directly like I don't think he had no real. I mean, yeah, because I think this happened like in April, January, something like that, and then it came and got him like later, month later. So you did have time to write songs. But I don't know, like again, based on the song I reacted to, it sounded like he wrote that shit in jail.
After kidnapping Gucci Mane, holding him at gunpoint with a Draco, robbing him, and then robbing the people that he was with a Draco, Pooh Shiesty raps, "Swear with that Drake, I do ish bogus. Go ask blank," which I can only assume stands for Gucci. Go ask Gucci about it, ninja. Then he goes, "I know why most rappers are bees, and I'm finna tell you the difference. They trying to live what they rap. Meanwhile, I'm rapping how I'm living." Rapper-wise, he might be king. Gucci Mane album in 2015 was called King Gucci. Rapper-wise, he might be king. In the streets, I'm the governor, ninja. Swear with that Drake, he says it again. I do ish bogus. Go ask blank Gucci about it, ninja.
And one gonna foul, or with that Drake, I do bogus. Go ask about it.
I know why most rappers don't finna tell you the difference. They trying to live what they rap. Meanwhile, I'm rapping how I'm living. Rapper wise, he might be king in the streets, I'm the governor. Or with that Drake, I do bogus. Go ask about it.
I can't even call that self-snitching anymore, bro. I think.
Yeah, I ain't lying. It do sound like Gucci's name was like bleeped out. It do sound like it might have been saying Gucci. If he did that, is so dumb. But I ain't lie, like even though I like Shiesty's music because they can rap, but like nigga, look at the name, Shiesty. In LA, that's not a good thing. In LA, you being a shiesty nigga, that's a nigga you don't want to hang around. You don't want to be around this nigga. He's gonna stab you in the back. That's what a shiesty nigga does. You call yourself the snakiest, the slizzard snake of them all, whatever he said in that one song. To be a snake, to be shiesty, them are not good things. So I just showed like something like mentally off. Like, why would you even want to call yourself that?
At this point, Pooh Shiesty has fully accepted he's gonna do a long time in prison. He's caught on camera. There's really no way to fight this. They got the Draco on camera. Like, they're kidnapping him. They're holding him hostage. They're making him, say on camera that he's released. They just made him sign the paperwork, right? Gucci Mane is telling. The witnesses there are telling. Like, there's 0% chance he beats this because, well, they're telling, and it's on camera. So he fully understands what he's about to get himself into, right? He don't expect to beat this. He has came to the realization.
Not talking like that.
And the realization is he's gonna go out his way, and his way is robbing Gucci Mane and then bragging about it on a record, even though he's a part of an active Fed case. In a song called "Reap What You Sow," which also falls into my theory, I think Pooh Shiesty has accepted his decisions. Like, he has accepted his fate, and he ain't tripping at all. Because in a song called "Reap What You Sow," he rapped, "Yo, all I asked was the bare minimum. Ninja held his nuts on me," talking about, yo, all I asked was for Gucci to give me this. Because apparently Pooh Shiesty like wanted to stay in the contract, but he just wanted Gucci to give him back his masters, right? Because he felt like he signed an effed up deal. He signed a deal when he wasn't in a position to really have leverage, but now he's hot. He done gave Gucci Mane a couple platinum records. He done made Gucci Mane millions of dollars, and he just felt like, bruh, yo, if I gave you like damn near like 6, 7, 8 years of an effed up contract, right? Like, bro, I done recouped and over recouped. Yo, you saw me when I was like a little dirty kid, man. I gave you a couple platinum.
I feel it like that. I respect. If you feel like nigga, your contract was like, I feel like this. That's all, because that's the thing about contracts. So like, when you make a contract with somebody, it needs to be like, let's say, all right, every year this shit needs to be rewritten. Because nigga, I might want to change my mind. I might want to change something. The way I felt in 2004, I might feel different in 2006. So therefore, nigga, we need to put that into the contract that where every year we gonna come back to it and say we need to change something, because that's obviously what he wanted. Either he wanted out or he wanted something changed. And therefore, Gucci's man, like nigga, I understand, like yeah, this is your last hottest artist, but nigga, this is business, bro. You should have gave him a certain fee. Like nigga, if you want to get up out of this, you gotta give me this. Even if he's already probably made over that, but and then for even for Pooh, like nigga, that was just still the wrong way to go about it. Nigga, this is not NWA, nigga. You was not finna go ahead and tell these people, nigga, you're not finna go into people office building, break up everything, tell them pay your money, and then everything's gonna be good. No, nigga, you going to jail.
Because, bro, just give me back my masters, man. Gucci said, hell nah. Like, I can give you another advance. I can give you you feel me? A bigger advance. Like, I can give you some more money, but I ain't giving you back that, you feel me? Like, back the masters. But we can renegotiate. I give you a higher percentage, but I ain't giving you back the masters. And Pooh Shiesty felt like the masters was the bare minimum. So if you're not trying to give it to me, he goes right here. So I took it there. Yeah. F you mean, ninja. I took it there. Yo, listen, man. Listen, bro. Yo, Boosie. Because I seen Boosie did like an entire video about, yo, why y'all be solving crimes on YouTube? Bro, we won't be solving crimes, but the rappers be solving crimes, bro. The man says, all I ask.
It'd be crazy when people say that about YouTubers, bro. Like, hey, I'm reacting to it. So, but it'd be crazy when people will say that about YouTubers when it's like, nigga, they're going based on the things that are most likely that they put on the internet. You put all these statements on Twitter, you posted all these clips of you doing such a certain thing, and because this person clipped them all and put it all together, and then here's the storyline. Nigga, you the one put it. You the one put it out there. Why would you put all this on the net and then be mad that somebody can break down what you said? The law doing it anyway. They're doing it. The law just ain't they making money from it because that's their job, but they ain't making like content money from it. Don't be mad at the nigga that making content from it, because you still gonna get arrested. The police still gonna put it together. The police still put it. They're watching everything that you do. That's why I don't see how people be freely coming onto the internet. It's the internet. And then be bragging about all these things that are currently going on. I can see if you went to jail for something, you got out, hey, it's already done with. You rap about it. It is what it is. You rap about something that you went to jail for. They can't come back and give you more time for it because you rapped about it. Nigga, it's already said and done. Now, unless you added something new that they didn't know, then they might be able to get you. But if you rap about something that you already went to jail for, that's like me. I went to jail for stronger robbery. If I made a song about, hey, I robbed a nigga doing this, nigga, it's already over. It's already said and done.
What's the bare minimum, ninja? He held his nuts on me, so I took it there. Yeah, F you mean? He's saying I'll do it again. But there are gonna be some people who will see me pointing out these lyrics and call me the police.
And in the pod eating Popeye selling dope off of Apple Watch. Rumor, I shook the pen just like I shook the streets. At first you said I was jail talking, now all of a sudden you believe in me. I ain't never needed no hoe. Always been what a hoe need. Took the critics, I beat the feds. That shit me. All I asked was the bare minimum. Hell, there's nuts on me. So I took it there. Yeah, you supposed to put hoes on their back. You put your on their feet, especially when they certified. Took their time and they screamed. Never got hoes, never folded, and they putting on for the team.
I gotta admit, what Pooh Shiesty did was dumb.
He's spitting though,
right,
but
so I don't want to back away from that. What he did was dumb, kids.
He was spitting though. That's why I say he's a tight rapper. Nigga, you supposed to put holes on their back. I mean, you crush them. You put niggas on their feet, especially when they certified. I respect that, not the whole part, but like the nigga part. Like I respect that, but it's still the way you went about it, bro. You should have it should have been all right, nigga. Again, because nigga, you're still young. You're still a tight rapper. You should be all right. You got the things to them songs, right? The royalties to them songs. Nigga, you're still a hot new artist. He just make sure nigga that's his new contract or somebody buy up out of it that he ain't getting none of them royalties. You got the old ones. You got like 5 or 6 of them, whatever, 8 of them, 10 of them, whatever. You got that, bro. It is what it is. The new ones, you can't have that. You can't have that. It's over and done with. Cause this now he got everything. Now you would never buy. Now you would never get no money from it. You would never be able to buy your way up out of it. Well, probably because again, ain't no telling how this shit might go. Because he didn't have the pistol in his hand, so therefore that might save him. The pistol was not in his hand. But you trying to have somebody like that paperwork, the contracts, that's something the government don't play about. So therefore that might be the thing that washing it away.
Do it the legal way, okay, kids? Do it the legal way. But you have to admit, that's like the most compelling argument for if you were to have an argument for doing something as dumb as Pooh Shiesty did, that's like the most compelling argument I've ever heard.
Oh God.
That's
nigga, all the shit I did, nigga, I would ask for a bare minimum. Get my shit back.
Even though what he did cannot be defended, I'm not defending it. I'm not defending it, bro. That's the most compelling argument I've heard yet for Pooh Shiesty. Man, listen, man. Yo, he knew he was dealing with a real street. Yo, I went to jail for 5 years, man. He ate, right? He ate good off me. You know, I ain't squeal. I kept it solid. I kept my mouth shut. I ain't complaining about nothing.
Right.
Man, I came home, man. He's supposed to take care of me, man. You know, and he got to hanging his nuts on me. Nah, man, you only put the you know, like the women on, you put the women on their back, not no gangster. That come on. That's the most compelling argument I think anybody can have. And you can't really argue with Pooh. You can't really argue with him. The only thing you'll say is, man, Pooh, you should have went to the courthouse, man. But you can't really argue. He's not lying. He's telling the truth.
Oh God.
Right? You can't be hogging all the motion. Come on. He not capping. That's a fact. Gucci was supposed to reward him for being solid, but here's the thing, though. Pooh Shiesty thought he was signed to a street ninja. Pooh Shiesty ain't know, bro. It's been 5 years, but you've been going for 5 years, man. Gucci Mane done changed, bro.
Oh God, this is
Gucci ain't no street dude no more, man. Gucci is corporate, right? Gucci is an executive at Atlantic, bro. Gucci is working for Atlantic, not for you, Shiesty. So Gucci is doing whatever he could do to make sure Atlantic make more money so he can make more money. He not worried about taking care of you. He not worried about rewarding you for being, right, like the biggest, most solid street dude on planet Earth. He made another very compelling argument for why Gucci is flawed. In the song called McLaren Truck, Pooh Shiesty wrote, "Hey, P, quit ball hogging that motion. Turn your members up." Like, come on, like that's as, like, I'll be real, like that's as clear cut as you can make it, right? That was his model, bro. Like, there's enough money for.
Yeah, he should have made sure, like, especially like nigga, ain't he the last artist? Ain't everybody else gone? I think some of them passed away, some of them in jail, or one of them in jail, whatever. And it's just him, and he's depending on your type of music, the hottest one, and he's fresh out, and he got all this anticipation waiting on him to drop music. I wouldn't say I would have gave him whatever he wanted, but I would try to get him whatever he wanted.
Us all to eat, but it feels like you taking everything for yourself, and you're not really looking out, right? You ain't supposed to treat me like no sucker because I'm solid, and I always kept it solid. That was his mentality. He was expecting Gucci to keep it solid, and Gucci ain't keep it solid because Gucci done transformed to an executive. He's no longer a street dude. You are signed to an executive, and Shiesty couldn't take it.
Get them cut, won't make me proud. Go catch a face, call Katie when you zip them up. Hey, quit ball hogging that motion. Turn your members up. We migrated to FRT. The feds picking them switches up. The type of pressure we apply, we make gangsters go snitch on us. If you panic up on the move, we label you free, cup. I kept trying to pull Hank out the car, but one of his feet.
The pressure that we apply make gangsters go and snitch on us. I mean, sound like an autobiography here, people. Listen, man. If the footage was not enough, I can almost guarantee you these lyrics is gonna be used in court. They're gonna be.
Yeah. I don't know like how much it's gonna be able to like to how much more damage the lyrics gonna do, but that video for sure is gonna hold a lot of weight. And again, when it comes to government, they don't play with them contracts. I don't think I say that helps him slightly is because in the beginning the whole thing was Pooh Shiesty, he upped the pistol on Gucci, but as you see in the video, he never had one on him. At least based on that clip from that video, he didn't have one on him. So I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments how much time do you think he's gonna do?